Let me give you guys another quick story here. This one's not really funny. It's actually just really, really strange, and it's strange in a weird way. It's not like super sad. It is a little sad and dark, but on some level, it's comforting to me. This is something that once I learned about this, I got freaked out by it in the beginning, but eventually it gave me kind of a warm, fuzzy feeling that was happening. So let me explain it. I know you're like, what the hell are you talking about? This story is about Reaper the cat. Now, Reaper was not the real name of the cat. And by the way, I didn't mention it before, but the household has a cat and a dog. Now, I don't know if they're really technically supposed to have animals there or not, but no one cared. No one ever complained about it. The cat and the dog were both there way before I ever got there. And from what I understand, the head nurse who kind of ran the whole show, she had adopted the cat and the dog at the same time to bring in pets, basically house pets, for companionship. And it seems like a simple concept, you know. A lot of people like pets in real life, so why wouldn't they like it, you know, when they retire, or their assisted living home that they live in? And pretty much everyone in the place liked either the cat or the dog or both. So obviously some people are just cat people, so they didn't mind the dog, but they didn't really pet it or say hi to it or anything. And vice versa, particularly the men, for the most part, the men liked the dog and the women liked the cat, generally speaking. Now the dog was a beagle mix. I don't really know what it was mixed with. Very cool dog, totally, you know, normal. It did bark a lot when there was visitors. When family members came to visit, the dog would go nuts at the front door when they hit the bell. And you hear all the old people like, shh, quiet, no, 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 it's okay, it's okay. They're all trying to calm the dog down. And I forget the dog's name, and I honestly forget the cat's real name. When I first went there, no one called the cat Reaper, okay? And by the way, the residents didn't know that that was the cat's name. And you'll find out in a minute why. That was the nickname for the cat by the staff. Now, pretty soon, when I was there, I heard some of the staff members, you know, referring to the cat as Reaper. Oh, hey, did Reaper get fed? I'm thinking, Reaper, what is that? Is there another cat or another dog in here? And then it was explained to me, no, that's the cat's nickname. So I said, why is that the cat's nickname? And I wasn't thinking like Reaper, like Grim Reaper. Didn't even click to me. And that's how I was explained, no, like Grim Reaper. And I'm like, well, why do you guys call it Reaper? And apparently, the cat, when someone was really, really sick, and the cat would always kind of just wander around randomly. Never picked one particular person they liked more than another. Okay, would cuddle up with this person for a couple minutes, go with this person. You know, it was kind of a loner cat, right? But when someone got really sick in that place, that cat would go to their room and would not leave it. And would literally sit there for a week, 2 weeks, right by that person's side. Would follow that person all around the entire house until that person passed away. It was the weirdest thing in the world. And when they told me the story, I thought they were messing with me because I was new. But I witnessed it. I was there. Twice, someone got really sick. The cat would not leave the room. Slept in the bed with them, hung out, sat there while they got dressed, you know, while we're helping them. And if they went to go eat, the cat would try to go in there. The cat and the dog weren't allowed in the eating area for obvious reasons. But the cat would meow and wait for that person. Weirdest thing in the world. And that's why they called him Reaper. Because it was almost like the Grim Reaper hanging around. You knew if the cat was hanging around someone for, you know, longer than a day or two, that person was going to get sick. Doesn't necessarily mean they were going to die. It did happen twice that I saw of where the cat literally was completely attached to someone. It was just it was a really, really strange thing to me. I know a lot of you guys out there watching the video, you don't believe in God or, you know, spirits or anything like that. This was too coincidental to me to not have meant something. Something I don't understand. Maybe it was just, I don't know, something in the cat, something in animals where they sense that. They sense death's coming or they sense that they're sick. But when you got sick there, that cat would hang out by you, okay? And there's a couple occasions where they did that and the person got better. But the two times that it didn't, that the person passed away, both times there were women, really wonderful women. Again, maybe for future stories, because it's very sad to me. I don't really want to bring it up right now without telling the whole story. But that was weird, man. That freaked me out at first. The first time it happened, I'm like, that's fucked up. That's really messed up that cat does that, you know, like. But honestly, after the second time it happened, I started thinking how wonderful it is. Does that make sense? It seemed like a heartwarming thing after I get over the creepy factor. I thought it was really nice that the cat would go and spend that time with that person as a companion in their last moments. But really weird, totally weird. Kind of gives me chills thinking about it. Reaper the cat. So thought I'd share that story with you real quick too. So that's pretty much it for now. I gotta drink the rest of this coffee before it gets too cold, and watch these damn squirrels throw stuff in my house and cars. But hopefully you guys enjoyed some story time. And no, I will not have that sweet intro on my next one. I'm glad you guys like these videos, the story time videos. It's fun for me to tell stories. It couldn't be easier. I just don't do them that often because I have to be in a mood to tell a story. You know what I mean? I can't just right off the bat, think of something random that happened and tell you. I have to be thinking about it. Recently I was thinking about working at the home and stuff. I was talking to my wife about something, so it's in my head. So I can give you guys details of stories, you know what I mean, from memory. It's a mood thing for me. That's why I don't, otherwise I do storytime videos every day. People love them, they want to see more of them. But I got to be in the mood. Got to be in the mood for the story. Today it's, it's not so somber. The story with Liz and the puzzle I think is kind of funny. That's why I wanted to tell that. But Reaper, another story I figured I would just share just because it was in my mind. It was topical. I was talking to Christine about it, and I said, I'm going to share that in the storytime video too. Just really weird. Really weird. You could see it as something really bad or something really good or something in between. Like I said, it freaked me out at first, and later I kind of, appreciated that the cat was doing that on some level. I don't know why. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Of course, I will do more storytime videos. I'm trying to make time for everything. I do such a variety of things, and I appreciate your patience if you only watch a certain type of video, and you're like, when is he going to do this thing next? And I appreciate you waiting, hanging in there until I get to what you want to see. But yeah, it's just, whatever I do is always a mood thing. If I'm doing a knife review, it's because I'm in the mood to do a knife review. If I'm smoking a cigar, it's because, hey, I felt like smoking a cigar or figured I'd turn the camera on. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.